Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Rivals of Waterdeep. We are going to go around the table and introduce ourselves, and then we will have a quick table recap discussion. Tanya, would you like to start?
Hi, I'm Tanya DePass. I play Celise Astorio, your ever grumpy paladin, and my pronouns are she, her.
I'm Brandon Stennis. I play Ren Leodon, and I am a high elf sorcerer.
Hi, I'm Cicero Holmes. I play Perrin Underbow, a halfling bard, and my pronouns are he and him.
Hi, I'm Surena Marie. I play Ashbourne, a level 4 ranger, half elf, yes, and my pronouns are she, her.
Hey, my name is Shareef Jackson. I play Shaka, a tiefling warlock, pronouns he, him.
And I am Carlos Luna. I will be your DM today, and my pronouns are he, him. Let's get into it, guys. Recap. I love hearing. So I know what I would recap, but we talked about it, and it's great to hear the players discuss the recap because there's things that pop up in your mind that I might not remember at all. So what do you guys remember about last week?
I remember I almost fell down a rope.
Almost being
Almost. It was gym class for you.
Oh yeah, gym
It's
class.
very close.
The first 5 minutes, Duo jumped in front of an arrow that was supposed to be for Ashbourne, and it saved her life.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little courageous kobold.
Little kobold.
Yeah.
I hope nothing bad happens to him.
I don't like the way you said that. The way you said it was very
When the
ominous.
DM says that, you start to worry.
I remember sounding a little bit different, and every time
I remember him sounding exactly the same.
yeah, and every time I spoke, I sounded different than the time before. I like not being here, but watching my character along with everybody else's characters go through everything that they went through was pretty amazing. It started with some feelings with what Perrin liked to call thing two, and that what we've now named Duo has become gained a life of his own and almost gave his life.
Yeah.
And then we ended with our new friends Zaraj and what was it, Latavia?
Levant.
She
Yeah.
Yes.
Our new friends Levant giving her life for the good of the group. It was powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, it was a great introduction to Zarash, who up until now has been sort of this mysterious, Batman-ish character.
Right.
But we found out, one, that he was trying to kill Ashbourne because the Xanathar wants her arm. So he wasn't necessarily trying to kill us. He was trying to protect,
The city.
Yeah, like the city from whatever, like the Xanathar wanted with the arm, but we kind of rationalized with him with our rival's charm.
Yeah. You were rolling pretty high.
I was rolling at persuasion.
Yeah.
And so we persuaded him to take us to one of the Black Network's safe houses. So we evaded the Night's Watch. Very perilous rope climb down this enormous amphitheater.
Which the Night's Watch, the captain of that, was awful. The captain of the Night's Watch, he was just a monster.
Yeah.
The way that he spoke down to us. No, thank you.
Yeah. Do you guys remember when you were going down the rope, what some of you guys saw?
Yes.
I was falling most of the time. I
Yeah,
fell
you
down
were-
at one point. I fell. I felt loud last week's episode. I felt like in the theater and all that.
You explicitly did not see the thing.
No.
That was in there.
It was a blue pseudo dragon,
Yeah,
fairy
little
dragon.
Fairy dragon.
And I want it.
I want it.
Yeah.
I want it.
You've already got chips. Don't
I know.
be greedy.
Well, let's have lots of animal friends. Let's have an animal army. Animal army in Waterdeep.
It is funny how this, I find it amazing how this particular table plays. Most tables are just like, yeah, we're murder hobos. We go around. We just kill people. You guys are constantly looking at diplomacy, persuasion.
Some of us.
Yeah. I want to say all of you. We all have your moments of anger. Let's say that. You all have moments of like, yeah, enough of this. But for the most part, at every turn, you guys are giving everyone the option to opt out of like, doing this way. I find that very refreshing to be at a table like that. Also, I have to change the way I DM just a little bit, knowing that you guys are human beings. A lot of times you sit at a table with people and they're just like ready to kill. Like it's like, excuse me, sir, nice day. Kill him. Kill that guy. We don't know who he is.
That's me playing Skyrim, not me.
Dark brother.
You seem to have dropped your pocketbook. Yeah.
Oh no.
But yeah, you guys want to get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So at the end of the episode, you guys had just evaded the soldiers there on the roof. It feels like you're kind of not out of danger because this is all in the same moment. You are at the bottom of the cliff, facing a wall with graffiti that faces the ocean, and I guess a couple dangerous parts is one, those soldiers, the watch is gonna come after you. They're still there. They're still trying to find you. They know that maybe you went down the rope, maybe you didn't survive. They're not sure. The other thing is you have those some of you guys have mind worms in your head, which you have to get out in 24 hours. And it's a late night right now. So that's, the other things that are like kind of weighing on you at this time. Cool. Zaraj stands beneath the cliffs, staring at the coiled rope that the group used to climb down. Soaked in blood, the rope looks like a red serpent with its head cut off. Is this the same fate Levant met? Was she just a tool in our escape like this rope? Zaraj turns to the party that is staring at him, looking for answers for escape. He hesitates. He has never led before. It was always Levant. Levant has always had the plan and he the muscle. Even when they were Doom Raiders infiltrating Lich Lairs, she led the way. When they came to Waterdeep, it was her plan to make him a ghost, to make him seem bigger and badder, to make him a force to be reckoned with, while she pulled the strings behind the scenes. He can still hear her explaining. Do you understand, my love? One in the light for all to see, and one in the darkness to make them miss you. You will be the sun, and I, your moon. Zaraj is just staring at the rope while you guys wait.
I'm going to go up to him and gently touch his back and just whisper to him that I understand what he's feeling and that if he needs a moment, he should take it, but we also should leave soon.
Yes, we should leave soon. He kind of like shakes out of it with your hand on like his back. The smallest back. He's a very big half-orc. People do not touch him very often, but Levant would. And I think it's very reminiscent of her touch, your touch, touching his back, reminds him that he is not what people say he is. He is not this killer, this ghost, this thing to be feared. It reminds him he is alive, and he can grieve later. We cannot stay here too long. It's just a matter of time before the watch and the soldiers come back here to investigate.
Well, which way do you think we should go? I don't know where the lair is, or secret hideout. Probably not a lair.
It's not a lair.
That sounds...
It's a safe house.
Right, that's better. That sounds less evil.
He kind of like checks that in his head.
Sorry.
Maybe it should be a layer.
Yeah, she said layer a little too quick. Okay, keep an eye on her. There are a few options we can take. We can travel north up the wall, double back along the outside of the city, and head south. That would be the safest way, but it would take all night. Another option, we head straight west through this passage, through the cliff. This is... we can pray that the watch doesn't notice us. Pray that we can hide and stealthily make our way.
Okay, are there people at the safe house that can remove our mind worms?
Yes, we have a healer.
Okay. Then if the safe way takes all night, we could still get them removed maybe right at the end of the journey. Can I roll an investigation, though, to see if there's anything in the area that we can use to sort of trick the Night's Watch? Like if we chose to go the wall way, maybe there's some way we can, disrupt the environment so they think that we went the west way.
Or roll investigation.
Oh, 2.
Yep.
You didn't discover anything.
You didn't discover anything. Like you're trying to put the pieces together in your mind of like, okay, well, what's a they went that way type situation, they couldn't go south because it's completely blocked off. Like they wouldn't. The cliff, this part of the cliff butts up against a wall, so they can't head south. There's nothing for you really to stage out here other than this rope. So you kind of like look at the rope. You're like, oh, if I tie it, maybe they'll think we slingshot over the wall. like there's really nothing that you can do. But during your investigation, you're looking at the cliffs and you do see something out of place. Most of the graffiti is on the wall. There are some like I love you type heart type things that are on the cliff. But something that's completely out of place is this looks like a yellow marking a little bit further back on the cliff. It's a round marking from what you can see.
Okay. Guys, I see a yellow marking. I have no idea what it is, but take a look.
Oh, what is that? I don't know. Would I roll investigation on it, or
you can roll investigation.
I
don't. Were you asking me, or? So I just looks at you like, do you want?
I'm an investigation. I don't know.
We're all in it together. Rolling. Puts another check mark. Girl wants to be rolling in her okay.
Oh no. Okay, that is 20, but it's not natural.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So. It's about the size of your fist. You can barely make it out. It looks like it's been smudged, maybe. Not completely wiped away, but it looks like someone tried to wipe it away. Mm-hmm. It's from what you can tell, it's an eyeball with these like little stalks coming out of it. Below it, as you get closer, there's an opening in the cliff. Something you didn't notice before because there was rocks like right in front of the opening that made it look like, oh, that was just solid rock. But as you get closer, you can tell you can go around the rocks and through this opening.
I found a secret passage.
Yeah, I do notice what looks like a Xanathar symbol above it, though. So we can do it. We just might run into some beholderish things.
Well, Shaka, you're way better at understanding like the statistics of a situation. Yeah. Do you think it's probable that we'll run into a Xanathar, or is it more probable that we'll get caught by the guards if we go the other way?
Oh, well, as any good scientist does, I rely on my team.
Yeah.
So I would think that we'd want to trust Siraj and do one of the not go this way, but what do you guys think?
I mean, the Xanathar wants Ash's arm.
I know that's why I'm
I don't think
deviating against that way.
Oh yeah, no, I forgot. Yeah, no.
I mean, you could just give me your arm.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah.
That's Ash's arm.
That's my arm. Everyone's treating it like a prop.
Sorry. I've been hanging around Zarash for too long.
Are you sure you haven't been hanging out with Ren and conversation? I think we should go the other way if there's a sign of a Xanathar.
Okay.
Zaraj is staring at you guys as you are having this conversation in front of the tunnel. Rin and Perrin, roll insight. You guys have been very quiet. I imagine you're looking at the situation and what everyone is looking at. Natural 20.
Yes.
12.
12. Awesome. Yeah. I think you both notice Rin is just more sure of himself and noticing. You guys are listening to Zaraj. You're listening to your companions. You're staring at Zaraj while they're having this talk. And as soon as they discovered the marking on the wall, you looked at Zaraj, and he wasn't surprised. He was just kind of like, "Oh shit!" Like almost. You're sure he was like, "Oh shit! They found it. They found that." Like he knew what it was, and he didn't tell you about it.
So wait, do you know about this place?
It leads to the tunnels under the city.
The tunnels where we needed to go.
Yeah.
Levant and I have never ventured through the tunnels. The Xanathar's guild uses them too often. When we first came to Waterdeep, she refused to use them as it would be too easy for the Xanathar's people to track us down. So we took to the rooftops and disappeared in plain sight. If we head through the tunnels, it will lead into the city. We will avoid the watch. But we can get lost, or worse, be found by the Xanathar's men. I don't know.
We've been through so much together. Like, if we stick together, I think it should be okay.
Hold on. Paladin with no armor.
Oh, yeah.
Also, mind worms.
Yeah, well, I just need to get this worm out of my brain. That is like top priority.
Yeah, man, I got this worm inside my brain too. It's like munching away, munch.
That's all he's saying right now. Yeah. I just hear his thoughts. He's munch. And I'm like, oh.
It's taking some precious cargo away. You know what I mean, guys? I can't remember any of my birthdays.
How dangerous is it if we go inside?
I mean, it's tunnels all throughout the city. So, I mean, the chances of us running into the Xanathar's men may be low, may be high. I've never been down here before. I mean, it's kind of like walking down an empty street full of sewage. We might run into, if we run into someone, there is no escape though. We would have to fight them or run and hope that we don't get lost. The only people that are down here are going to be people that want your friend killed.
I don't like small spaces either, if that... Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No space is too small for me.
Fine.
Then you can go down
there. We just send you there. We can just throw you in there.
Well, maybe we should hide in plain sight, like you said before, right? Go the way that they wouldn't expect, so directly through.
There is a passageway, yes. We can do the passageway. Are you guys, how stealthy are you?
Well, I mean, you lectured us the whole, like you gave us a full lecture when we first talked to you about how unstealthy we were.
It's true. You, feels as though there's no simple answer to this.
Might I suggest that we make a decision soon because the pursuit is underway?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna and so Ash is gonna run to get I don't know, like drop some of her personal items by the hole of the Xanathar's like tunnel.
and just like make a lot of like tracks. So it looks like we went into that tunnel.
Gotcha.
And and so we're to trap them.
Okay. Roll survival. Yeah, roll survival. Let's see how good you set this up.
21.
Okay, yeah. It looks like someone traveled down this tunnel.
Awesome.
I mean, it does look like other people have traveled down that tunnel, but it looks like it's been used recently.
Right. So like I'm dragging my feet and Chips is dragging his feet and he's making a lot of like footprints and all of that. Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. Also want to ask Duo.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
So, like you've been going around in these mean streets, robbing and killing people.
Well, I've actually never gotten to kill guys.
Okay.
You're a hero. That's
also,
why.
Also, your voice has completely changed.
Has it changed? What was it more like?
Went through cobalt puberty. I don't know. But in addition to like Zaraja's things, do you know any ways through the city that we might be able to get out of this predicament?
Most of the times people ignore me when I'm on the street or when they see me on the street. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, there seems to be only two ways out, and you guys, the tunnels seem fine. I love the tunnels. I have no problem with them. I travel down the tunnels all the time. This passageway works great, though. If you guys could fit. Can you guys fit down this passageway? I think you can. Yeah, you guys can. And we go all the way, and like Zaraj says, like I've actually never seen the coast before, so we could travel all the way up north.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. My vote's to go up north.
Mine too, only because like I like super made the tunnels obvious. So if we go down there, it's gonna just be bad for us now.
Duo goes by the tunnel. He's like, got to make sure that they're not trekking me either. And he puts
little footprints.
Hold on, I have an idea. Not about the coast. Perrin, do you still have your invisible servant?
Unseen servant is always with me.
Does anyone have a bag of holding?
No.
I don't believe I do.
No, I ain't got one.
I got a bag that holds things.
Yeah, you have like a bag with chips in it.
I do.
A bag of hold things. That's cool.
What was your idea,
Yeah, what's your
Cicero?
idea?
Use the unseen servant and a bag of holding to go get my armor.
Oh.
Unseen servant can't work that far away. I know this may sound weird, but I need to be able to see my unseen servant in order for an unseen servant to actually do anything. Yes. Don't try and think about that logic. It's purely unrelatable.
Well, all right.
You know,
Well, we should get going.
Yeah, I think we should go north.
The North Coast.
Zaraj heard Celise and can tell that this is very, like, having her armor is very important. If we use the passageway, we would have enough time to go by the Jade Rose. Maybe sneak in and steal all your equipment back. Just a reminder, you guys are all dressed up like you were ready to go. You guys have all your bags back at the Jade Rose. So I don't know, like...
Oh, yeah, we might want to do the passage.
I don't know if you guys want to do that too. Or you guys can try to, go north, come back down, maybe get the next day. Maybe it's there. I don't know.
What if this is a crazy idea? But because I'm afraid of these mind worms in our brain. What if Cobalt 2 and Chips went to go get your stuff, our stuff? Do you think they could do it?
You realize I'm a human and plate armor.
Yeah.
Chips is this big.
Very strong. Very, very strong. So strong.
How big is armor?
And I mean, like, Duo is a guest. Like, he came in with us, when
Why
we
don't
originally
Ren
did
and
it.
I go since we don't have the mind worms?
Oh, yeah.
No thing's chomping on our brain.
Yeah, I don't have anything here.
This is a bad decision, just so you know.
I think at this moment, splitting up would be perilously undoings.
That was good. That was a good one. I like that one a lot.
Well, we have to do something. We can't keep standing around here. I look like Carrie at prom.
We're all covered in blood, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
right. I forgot about that.
Zaraj has a coin in his hand that he's kind of just going like this back and forth on. It was a coin that he used a lot before he met Levant, before the brains of the operation. And when he always had like a hard decision, he would flip a coin and leave it up to chance. So you just see him fumbling with this, not fumbling, but kind of like moving this coin back and forth between his fingers. We can flip a coin, or we can decide. But either way, we need to make a decision, and we need to make a decision now.
Are we talking about games of chance?
I've been scared of gambling.
Oh yeah, you did. You
did.
No gambling for you.
I happen to love games of chance.
I mean, I originally thought up north, but if we have a chance to get our stuff back, it might be worth the risk. Especially because if we don't get it, I think like the Night's Watch are going to grab all our stuff if we don't go get it, because they're going to definitely go and investigate there. So maybe we should try to beat them and get our...
Okay, if I start acting real weird, guys, like wormy, like I start talking about a queen or something.
Yeah. If I have any type of worm personality you guys see, like, make sure you do something
you
about
like
it, okay?
you restrain me or something.
Yeah, if you see me like crawling like
wiggling
this,
around and like eating stuff.
Yes.
Even though you ran off and got married, I wound up in this frippery. We still don't have worms.
I kind of want a worm now.
No. You do not want a worm.
It seems like fun.
Team worm.
Yeah, team worm. I can hear everybody's thoughts right now.
I'm the only adult.
Yes.
No worms.
Yeah, so I'm kind of switching to the passage. I think Zaraj brings up a good point. What do you guys think?
I think we need to get our stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna undo what I did to the passage.
No, leave it.
Oh, no.
Because then they won't look for us as quickly.
Yeah. This is Zaraj's other
There's
suggestion.
two passages?
There's a passage and the tunnel.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So
All right, let's go.
let's go.
All right.
Okay. So you guys head down the passageway. Okay.
Yep.
There is a small passageway that leads between the cliffs. You surmise that this is probably the way that the locals are getting through. It's very narrow and tight, but if you go single file, you can make it through.
Okay. Can we also? I'm not sure how wide it is, but since I have the night vision, can we go through like the darkest part of it so that it can protect us the most, but I can still see if there's anything going on?
It's kind of like a crack in a mountain. So you're going to be going in like that. It's going to be really low, sometimes high, sometimes, but you're going to be making your way down this like crack in the mountain.
I didn't realize it was that perilous.
That's why it's like it's really tight. Yeah.
Can knock even fit?
Everyone can fit. I guess Baron would just be like,
Baron is chilling.
What order do you guys want to go in?
I suggest that Sharafka, since you've recently been upgraded with pure, unbelievable sight, you should lead the way.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done. Sure. Let's do it.
And I'll get your back in case anyone tries anything crazy on you.
Yeah, sweet.
Zaraj hears this and he kind of like looks over at you.
Yeah.
What? Wait,
You just know. Like, you have new sight.
I do. Sight beyond sight.
Sight beyond sight.
Sight beyond sight.
You lying?
Interesting. So you take the lead.
Yep. Take the lead.
Yep. And Chips pops into my backpack.
Number 2?
Yep.
Who else?
I'll go third.
I'll go for it.
All right, I'll bring up the rear.
Okay. And Zaraj will be right behind you.
Yeah, and that makes sense. He can like lob arrows from the back if we need it.
Through us? There's no room.
No, like above, like
Yeah.
in an arc.
In an arc.
So in between this cliff, as you guys make your way down this narrow passageway, there are like jutting rocks like coming out, stuff you have to like step over and go around. And rocks are falling just a little bit, just little like ding, ding, ding type thing. There's been a lot of stuff has been happening today. There's been a lot of people stampeding out of the amphitheater above this cliff. So things have been moved. Things are still falling and like kind of settling right now. Everyone roll a dexterity check. Perrin, you can roll with advantage because you're so tiny.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, natural 20 again.
Oh, nat 20 again?
Yeah.
Nice,
Oh, wow.
rolling high.
Yeah, Ren is doing great. Ren is seeing everyone mess up, everyone like jump around, and he's just like kind of remembering his date. Like he's sobered up by now. He's feeling good. It's just like we're really getting away, guys.
Cool. Yeah, I got a 20.
Okay,
Oh.
Yeah, I got a 6.
A non-natural 20, but so.
gotcha.
What are we rolling? Acrobatics?
Dex.
Dexterity.
Dex. Oh, then 24.
Okay. And what was the lowest? What was you got 4? You
I had
got
6.
5.
5,
Yeah.
5 and 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are fine.
That's
You're not doing great. You guys are doing, yeah. If it was under, yeah, I would say you guys are doing horribly, but you guys are barely hanging on. Celeste, it's weird not walking with your armor. You know what I mean? Like you judge the space by your armor. Also, you feel really light on your feet. So you're not like stamping through everything. You're almost like bounding. Like, oh, like I'm like, how much does armor weigh? It has to weigh like 50 pounds,
60
pounds. Yeah,
Pretty
60
heavy.
pounds. So you're 60 pounds lighter in a day, you know? So you're kind of like bounding. Sometimes it like knocks your head. You're like, oh. Ash, you have chips in your back, and he's kind of like wiggling about a little bit.
He doesn't like heights, so he's
Yeah.
kind of freaking out.
So yeah, it's kind of tight in there, and it's very dark too. On top of that, you guys make your way out, and you can see Shaka. You can see the light getting brighter and brighter as you approach this opening. Roll perception.
19.
19. Oh, awesome. Yeah. So you peek your head out of this kind of like crack in the wall. There's bushes like right in front. No one would really know like that this thing is here. The locals know that it's there. The locals, that aren't allowed in the amphitheater or can't afford to go in there, sometimes go into the cliffs so they can hear the music and just have privacy back there. As you look out, you can see guards making their way down the cliff from the amphitheater. The same guards that were using ladders to get on the roof. They're kind of coming down this like zigzag slope to the street. Now, the first group that makes it down, they've gone south in hopes of cutting you off, finding a way to go up the wall and like they're going to walk the wall to see if they can look down and see you. There is a second group forming, though, near you, south of where you are. They're getting ready to make a hike up north. You know this because all the guys are lining up and facing north. So as you peek your head out this way, you like look over here, you see a group of men form, and then they start heading south, and there's another group of men looking directly that way.
Okay. How many are there?
There's 10.
Okay.
Well, no, there's 8 right now, but they're waiting. There's 2 places that they're waiting for. You can see inside the thing.
And facing north means they're facing our direction?
You guys are
facing
west.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. We see looks like it's going to be about 10 people just ahead of us. And it looks like that they're facing sort of left of where we are. So let's hold for a minute and see what they do.
Okay.
So Perrin's like, fuck all this.
We're gonna die.
Yeah. So Perrin says to the people linked with the mind worms,
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I think I will go and get a closer look.
I like how you whisper.
Ash looks down at the path that they're on. Is there a feasible way that he can go through us to get in front? Because he's
like third.
I would if I was behind you.
Yeah, I think the cliff, as you guys get closer to the opening, it does open up a little bit. So he would be able to wiggle through.
If you want, if you get to me, I can toss you closer.
Really think we should hold?
You guys don't know what's going on.
What are they talking about?
I really want these words.
No.
It's not fair. Okay.
You've already had bad decision theater once.
Yeah, true.
So I want to. So how far away are they? The
They're probably like 20 feet, 30 feet, like forming in this little cycle. Yeah.
Holy crap.
So I want to stealth up, see if I can get a sense of what they're talking about, and then go and report that stuff back.
Okay, great. Cool. Yeah, there are trees right there. They're all standing in the road. There are trees on the side, so imagine like right here, and you guys are right there. Right. So you can travel stealthily through the bushes and try to get a little bit closer to them. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Right. Roll stealth. 11. Oh, wow. Yeah. You get there. It's a windy night, so there's rustling in the bushes for sure. Ooh. You saw that one. I got to get a screen.
You get a screen right away.
Oh, no. Yeah, so there's rustling in the bushes from the wind as you get closer to them. You do overhear talking. They're kind of waiting, so it's dead silent. You overhear a conversation between the two soldiers waiting. They say, "Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense." And the other guy turns to him. They're all trying to be a little bit quiet. It's just like, "Shut up and take orders, okay? That's all you gotta do. Just take the orders. It just doesn't make sense. Why would they go all the way up north? We're gonna spend all night hiking up north trying to cut them off, okay? I'm just telling you, people go back here all the time." People go back where all the time? People go back behind the cliffs. How long you lived here? Everyone knows that there's a passage on here. Somewhere we should be looking. That's why I should be in charge, okay? I should be in charge because I could find these guys. Well, you're not in charge, okay? So just shut up and keep your mouth quiet. I could be in charge. I bet you if I found them, I'd be in charge. I bet you I'd find them. So that's what you hear.
Okay.
You overhear an overzealous soldier that's trying to take orders but wants a reason. He knows that passageway exists.
So I'm going to report back. I smell dissension in the ranks. And I think I'm going to cast suggestion on that guy.
Oh, okay.
To convince him. So to convince him now, he still doesn't see me, right?
No, he doesn't see you. But you do notice that he is looking. He's looking for it. He's looking for like, where is that? Like he was never cool to be invited there, you know? Like, the cool kids might have gone back there. Right. He was never cool. If we compare him to today, he's an ROTC like narc. Like, like he would never have taken anyone back here behind the cliff, you know, to like make out or anything like that. So he's like looking. You can see that he's like trying to find it.
So I'm going to cast suggestion on that guy and say to him, "You heard it. They went south. Gather the men and take them south."
Oh, hey, his friend next to him is just like, "Will you shut up? You're going to get us in so much trouble." We shouldn't go north, though. We should go south. We should definitely go south. Just a second ago, you wanted to go through the freaking cliff. It's like, just shut up. Well, I'm just saying, the second captain comes up here, I'm going to tell him. And he's going to love me for it. Tell him when I'm not around, okay? Please. So that's what's happening. He's like very anxious. He's just like, we need to go south.
So, all right. So my goal was to try and get them to move.
Oh.
Yeah, he did not move.
He's not the leader.
Right.
He's just like a soldier. He's waiting for the other two guys to go.
Okay. Well, I blew that.
Well, no, it's still good though because you dissuaded him from looking. Right. For the
for sure
passage. So
yeah, if you guys were going to be found, probably that guy was.
Well, how quietly can the rest of you move? I know that Celise doesn't have her armor, so that is a good thing. Just don't tell Celise that I said that.
Oh, you're mind worms?
Yes, mind worms.
I was going to say, I can hear you.
Yeah, mind worms.
Wait, so are you suggesting we sneak around?
I am suggesting
10 soldiers?
I'm very stealthy. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Yeah, what's 10 soldiers? It's only 8.
Wait, are we here?
And they're
doing mind worms.
Okay.
Yeah, we're mind worming it up.
So you just see us really
yeah.
concentrating.
You see this?
That
looks fine.
I mean, we do have Zaraj who can probably take on all of them by himself, but I'm still a little worried that if we get detected, there's
then we kill him.
7 of us. Okay. Well, look, I'm this is a democracy. So if majority rules, I'll roll with y'all. I'm not necessarily in favor of it.
This entire mission is a perilous undertaking. There are times where we must take risks. This risk is calculated. Shaka, you of all people should understand the benefit of calculated risks.
This is a bad calculation.
As he says that, you hear them snap to attention. You hear, you surmise that they're ready to go, and you can hear them start marching forward. It's only going to be like less than a minute before they start passing you guys. You would see, you would see
they
them.
would pass us?
Yeah, because you guys are right here. They kind of like, they're right below you. So you guys are poke your head out. You look at these guys. They're going to start going north. Perrin snuck out, went down here, listened to that guy complain. Then he went back. And you can hear him like getting ready and they're starting to move.
Okay. So we just wait.
All right, Perrin, wait. Stay where you are. Wait till they pass and we'll continue.
But they are trying to travel the same direction we are trying to travel.
They think we're taking the up north passage and we're taking the passage.
You guys are going to go straight west and then head south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you guys are going to go west and head south.
Shaka, you are smarter than you look.
Smarter than I look. That's some anti-tiefling commentary right there. So let's just wait a sec. I feel bad though because I can't really tell them because I think the guards would overhear it. So I feel like you guys have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
But I can't really say. I mean, I guess I can try to whisper.
I'll just try to whisper.
Yeah.
Well, where's Knock Knock?
He's in the back with like Zaraj.
Yeah.
Oh, so let's tell Knock Knock to tell them.
Okay, I'm in the front though, so I can't really.
Well, Mindworm.
Yeah.
To Knock Knock.
Oh, right, to Knock Knock. Right.
Yeah.
Paging Knock Knock. Mindworm to Knock Knock. Paging.
Guys, I've been listening the entire time. I don't know. I could be stealthy too, you know. Yo, Zaraj. Yes. You know what they're saying right now? I do not know. I do not have mind worms in my head right now. Well, they're saying a lot of stuff.
Shut
Okay.
Oh, God.
So roll perception. Someone at the front roll perception.
15.
Okay.
Yeah. That is an 8.
Great. The soldiers have started moving north. You can see them. They're not very far. People that were, so they guarded off the street from the people that left the amphitheater. A lot of them left belongings. I think you tripped over some belongings, you in an amphitheater. So they're waiting to get back into the amphitheater. They kind of closed off that section. As they start heading north, they the few guards that are still there doing crowd control, they let the people go, so they're allowed to walk the streets, head back up the amphitheater. So now there's random people in the street. There's 3 guards milling about, just keeping the peace, answering questions. But other than that, it looks like a pretty busy area right now.
Maybe we can mix in with the people.
Yeah, just blend in, just act natural and just go through.
Yeah, I don't know if Zaraj maybe can't, but
we've got 2 half orcs, right?
Yeah, but there might be some other. I mean, it's a diverse crowd, right?
Is everybody dressed up in costumes from the night?
Everyone's dressed up. Some of you are wet and have blood on your face.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, a lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff happened in this crowd of people, so maybe you can blend in. I'm not sure. It all depends.
Don't we have some of us have masks from the party too?
Some of you do have masks, yeah.
Yeah.
My suggestion is we pair up like that.
Very good.
Oh, that was really good. That was so subtle. I didn't even notice it.
Very good.
And make our way through the crowd until we get to the outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Zaraj dressed up at all, or is he just straight up?
He's straight up mercenary. Yeah.
I give him my mask.
So you pass it back.
Yeah.
You pass it back to Perrin, who passes it to Run, who passes it to Celise, who passes it to Knock Knock.
Oh, and I give him my wand too.
Knock Knock looks at it, turns around, looks at Zaraj. They want you to have this mask. You should put it on. Go ahead. What does your mask look like?
It's really ornate with gold and black figlery, and it's just really, really beautiful.
He
perfect for Zaraj.
He goes to put it on, and it's made for an elf, like a small elf.
Like a half elf.
So the mask only covers up this much of it. It doesn't cover up much of it. He doesn't know the benefit of him wearing this mask. And Knock Knock is you look perfect.
If someone asked, we got into a brawl.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
That is not a lie.
It's not a lie. It's not saying who you fought with.
All right. So I agree with the pairing up. So Ashbourne, let's go into the crowd.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Roll stealth if you guys are heading out.
18.
13.
Okay. Yeah. You head out into the crowd. You're kind of mixing. What are you guys doing? Just mixing in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I walk up to a random person and just start conversating.
Oh,
with them.
okay.
Yeah.
And yes, conversate is a word. And it's so I just go up to everyone's whoa, that was a really crazy show, wasn't it? I was just sitting there, all this stuff was going on. Man, what's going on?
Roll charisma.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see the person you're talking to.
I don't see charisma for some reason.
It'll be at the top probably.
It's one of
charisma is one of your saving throws.
Oh, man.
Yeah, one of your modifiers.
Oh, okay. 17.
Oh, yeah. Who do you go up to? What do they look like?
So I'm looking for a tiefling, first of all.
Oh, okay.
Do I see one is the question.
Yeah, you see it. There's a tiefling in the mix somewhere.
I can eye him from it.
Yeah.
So
I am.
Yeah, I
We're
can
not
eye
gonna
him
get into that.
anywhere.
We're not gonna get into that, but yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I go up to him, I take
Is he
off.
cool? Is he cool or?
I take off my hat so I can kind of see the horns. Even though they're a little misformed, I still want them to know, what's up, man? Like we team up in here, and I go up there and again, I just say, man, that was crazy. All this stuff happened. Can you believe it?
This tiefling turns around, and this tiefling is who Shaka would think is really cool. Not really cool, but just he has something in common with, just something he's going to make a connection with. This tiefling turns around. It was crazy. It was insane.
I know. I mean, I never had anything happen like this before in my life.
This is the most excitement I've had my entire life. I've never. Oh man, can I tell you something? You look. Can I just tell you something?
Sure. What's up?
Yeah, I actually snuck in tonight.
You snuck, you dirty devil. And like, I didn't mean devil like. Just saying.
Oh no, only like we can say that.
Yeah, only we can say that.
These people, they can't say
Don't
that.
let them say that.
Yeah. He feels a connection with you. He's like, hey, what's your name?
My name's Shaka, man.
Oh, cool.
your name?
Pleasure to meet you, Shaka. My name's Robbie.
Hey, Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie Jellymint.
Robbie Jellymint. Interesting.
What were you doing here tonight?
Just went to see a good show, you know. I just wanted to see a show, and we got a show, didn't we?
It was definitely. How about that little guy on stage? He was amazing.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty bad, but
He was pretty bad?
No, he's pretty bad.
Oh man, I thought it was breathtaking.
Yeah, well, you know, I have a little higher standards than most people.
What is Baron thinking? You could hear this.
Right.
You're like, motherfucker. Yeah, what are you thinking right now? You're hearing this.
Painfully uttered.
Because Ash thinks in pictures sometimes you see like this big like emoji, like kind of like a sad face.
Right.
Blink.
She is my manager.
I am the manager.
I feel like your pictures are like the Emoji Movie, like walking, interacting emojis. It's great.
Oh man, yeah. I've never seen a show like this before. Usually I lead a boring life, you know, like I'm a teacher, so I teach underprivileged kids. But man, I what a treat.
So you're a teacher and you snuck in here tonight.
Yeah. I never play the bad guy.
Okay.
But I'm going rogue tonight.
Oh.
Me and you, Shaka.
Sweet.
Going rogue. You want to get a drink?
I'm with a group of friends, so if you don't mind a little party, sure.
Yeah, a little party sounds great. What type are we talking about? The tieflings?
Tiefling adjacent.
Tiefling adjacent. Okay.
Tiefling
So like
adjacent.
one horn, like unicorns or what? What are we talking about?
They have horns in their minds, they're
horny on the mind.
Exactly.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I read you loud and clear.
you know what I'm saying.
Ash is because we snuck out together, right?
Yes, yeah.
So like I picture it as you like veered one way to go.
Oh, I like ran
you
up to
ran
this.
to that tiefling, and I was kind of like left by myself. So I'm actually looking for like a kid or
You're looking for a kid.
Yeah, I'm looking for someone.
Oh my God, if Kel was here.
Well, I'm just looking for like someone who needs like food or someone like on the street a little bit.
Yeah. Roll perception or investigation.
Real weird.
Yeah, roll investigation because you're looking for this specific thing.
Yeah. That is 6.
6. You notice not specifically a kid, but you do notice beggars like on the street. Usually when these things let out, there's a lot of rich people there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good place to set up shop. There's beggars on the corner with their hats out, all asking for things.
Yeah, because the way that Ashbourne is, like, she used to have to like she had like a little side performance thing with Chips, and like because she was orphaned for a little bit, so she's like feels like kinshiped with like street performers or people who make their living in a hat.
Okay.
So she kind of walks up to somebody.
Yeah.
And is like, hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? Were you in there?
No, I wasn't in there. I'm just trying to get by. If you have anything to spare, that'd be great.
Yeah, I give them gold.
You give him a gold? Oh, God! Oh, bless you! Bless you!
No, just chill, man. Calm down.
Other beggars
That's
start
all I have.
coming up to you.
Okay.
Other beggars start coming up to you like, oh, thank you, a million blessings. Guys, come here. Come here.
This is my last goal. That's all I have.
Oh, no, this can't be the last thing.
Yeah,
This can't be the I lost my leg. Anything would be helpful.
I just wanted to have like a conversation, man.
I'm great with conversation.
Do you know where the watch is?
Oh, watches! I got plenty of watches for you. He pulls open his coat. He's got like these little dials.
So here's the deal. I'm trying to get to the other side with minimal distractions. Could you guys like go cause a lot of noise on the other side?
Oh, go cause a lot of noise on the other side of what? Hey, fellas, come here. We're gonna do something. Like 3 other guys come on. It's like
I just like a performance piece or something that makes your heart really full of joy. I know how hard it is to be out here, and I don't want you to feel like no one cares about you or your time. So I'm gonna give
you started with a gold.
I did. I don't know money.
It's good.
So I'm gonna give like people like I don't know how much money I have, but like silvers, I guess.
Okay.
To like be enough to take care of them for like a week of food.
Wow.
So they can go.
Yeah, you're just handing out money.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. So.
Okay, yeah. They're all taking. They're all excited.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. What do you want? What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do?
So I'm a bard manager, and I love people who I manage to just do what makes them happy. So whatever art piece makes you happy, whether it be singing, dancing, drawing, I want you to do that loudly, but over there.
Yeah, I could draw real loudly.
Yeah, as loud as you can.
Okay. Over where?
And I am pointing. I guess. Can you describe what the passage, like the way to the passage, looks like?
Yeah, the passage is what it looks like. It looks like a crack.
So
in rock.
Is the road here, and are we just going through to get to the next passage?
Yeah. Well, not to the next passage, but just to the
into
road.
Just to
Into town,
leave.
yeah.
Okay, so I point the opposite way then.
So south.
South.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want them? Oh, so you want a distraction that?
Yeah, I want to put all the attention away from us so
Yeah.
we can have a clearer way out.
Great. Roll persuasion.
Do I get? I was giving them money.
You were giving them money. That helps a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I need new dice.
but it's a matter of just like you gave them money, they can literally just walk
They
away
can
from
leave
you.
me. Yeah, it's true. Persuasion, a 7.
7. Okay. I will say more than half of them like follow your lead because they think maybe more money is to be had with this half elf.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones see money walking everywhere. Like there are rich people everywhere and they're distressed. Some of them are literally going back up for their money to come back down. So they know, oh, well, this person's leaving, but they're coming back with money. So after some of the people that gathered around, they leave. The other ones head to the south and they start making a ruckus, like doing a little song and dance as they like walk down the street. And people do look at them. Yeah, they do look at them and it takes some attention away.
Cool.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
So I'm next in line. We're at a point now where everyone is kind of not in single file. We're kind of like in like a half circle.
I think so. I think I think you're hidden by bushes. They might be a little bit deeper in the passage, so light isn't hitting them. The second they step out, though, out of like in the front of the passage, they're gonna be seen like right away. Okay. If they can't just hang out there, I guess.
Right. My suggestion would be to pair up one person with mind worms and another person without mind worms. So therefore, 1, we can communicate with everyone, and 2, if something particularly unkind happens with these mind worms, there is someone to watch us. So my suggestion would be, Zaraj, why don't you come with me, and we will make our way through the crowd to the other side.
I imagine you like lift up your hand to him.
Right.
And he's like, okay, let's go. Let's be fast though.
Purely unconvincing.
That's like your thing, huh?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
He hears right behind him. He like looks over his shoulder like, nah.
Yeah, I want to send a mind worm just that says like, so guys, I'm with this like really rich looking guy that wants to like hang. I think so. I think
Ditching us to hang with your new friend.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not Ren. Okay. But if some of you guys want to, I think we'll be more stealthy if we're with this other guy as well. So if you guys can see me and I don't like wave my hand or anything, make sure to come with us, because I think if we're not by ourselves, it'll be an easier way for us to get through. If we're with a group of people or with one other person, like this guy, who I forgot his name already, but
Robbie.
But he's cool.
Yeah, Robbie Jellymint.
How do you guys know the name? Because I heard mind worms. Mind worms, man. Mind worms, baby.
I'm sorry, guys. I just call him Dirty Devil. That's my name.
Yeah, that's y'all's name.
That's right. Don't you dare say that name.
it's just
I heard what you said.
Why don't you, Shaka, why don't you tell us where you'd like us to meet you? And we can all make our way over there.
God. Okay.
Like,
find
a tavern.
Landmarks or anything that I can direct them to?
There are taverns still open further down the block. Yeah.
Oh,
if you head west.
So I'm looking for them to meet me where I am right now.
Oh,
so
okay.
Really? Travel through. So I'm trying to get through this. My thought is that it will be hard for us to get through individually, even in the crowd, because the watch would be there.
Yeah.
So like we'd want to be. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's just meet at the tavern then. Okay. Yeah. So what are the names of the taverns?
There is
or the directions, I guess.
Yeah, the direction you could tell that there are people leaving this area and heading west or heading south. You can tell based on like lights and people just hanging out outside certain buildings that's probably a tavern. People are probably drinking right there, or at least hanging out like in that area. But it's starting to dissipate as you go further west. Yeah.
All right. So if you guys go straight forward west, meet me at the first tavern. I'll be drinking it up with DD.
And when you say that, you have a flash, like a picture flash of what it looked like when you put in a mind worm. As a reminder that you still have a mind worm.
That was awful.
And it's like this image of you passed out, or no, of you think you threw Knock Knock off of you.
I did.
Yeah. So it's that image, but it's like a boomerang, so it's a lot.
I also hurt him too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you hurt me. Okay, we're moving on from that. Okay?
Yeah. So no, I'm not actually. And then I sent him out. I'm not actually going to drink with this guy. I'm just using him as a cover so I can get through. And then once we all get up, we'll continue to get our stuff.
Double O Tiefling.
That's it. Here we go.
Meanwhile, Slee's just looking at Rand and looking at the rest of you like,
excuse me. True.
What happens with these weird expressions? Like can't you just think at each other quietly?
Unfortunately not.
I mean, you're giving it away that there's something wrong with you.
We're just weird looking people. We just
Cool. So who wants to go? Who wants to?
So
how do you guys want to do it?
So you guys are making your way west.
Yes.
Perrin is not about this crowd life while the watch is looking for him. So I'm taking Zaraj. So I figured, so my thought was that I take the most inconspicuous person, being myself, with the most inconspicuous person with the most conspicuous person at the same time. And that way we get out. Zaraj is kind of a folk hero. He's well known. He's very big and imposing. And I'm very small and slight. And we're just going to hightail it to that. So, Zaraj.
Yes.
I know you know how to travel with haste.
Definitely.
let's do that.
Okay. Zaraj pauses for a second because he is the strongest one here for sure. But he is traveling with Perrin, which isn't a big deal, except for the fact that Perrin is now famous. And you were seen by half the crowd.
Right.
So it is, for him, it's just like, this is, holy shit. This is like, I hope he doesn't get seen right now. And I hope he doesn't cause a scene. So roll stealth with disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I gotta roll 2 and then take the loss?
Yeah.
All right, well. Oh, son of a bitch.
10. Okay. You start, we'll play it out. What do you do? You start heading with him?
So we start walking. I tell him to stay 3 paces behind me.
I will.
Since a lot of my paces make up very little of your paces. And it's easier for you to see me, I think, than for me to see you, I think.
Why is this guy talking so slow? Does he think I'm an idiot?
So I am going to make my way through the crowd, and we are going to go west to the tavern that I saw in Shaka's head.
Let's go. So you head out. You just start going. You're just going to go straight.
Right.
You're using confidence. You're not trying to. You're just like using confidence. What you do see, you see people going everywhere. No one's really looking at you. Maybe a kid looks at you and is just like, "Oh, there's that guy that played tonight." And then the mom takes him away. You know, that type of thing. Because you are very small. What you do notice though is, man, that soldier. Is that soldier you just made a suggestion to go south? Is that him? And there he is. He's looking through the crowd. You imagine for you. I mean, you casted a spell when he was going north that told him you need to go south. So you surmise he's going south looking for you guys. So that's what you see as you go down. What are you guys doing?
Because we didn't hear about the tavern or anything, right?
So
Knock Knock is still there.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, they are going to this tavern. It kind of looks like one of these squares. And there's people that are circled. I don't know. You had to be there. You had to see it.
Why don't you just take us?
Oh yeah, I could do that. Let's do that. You guys want to go?
Yes.
Yeah. I definitely want to go.
Okay. Man, people are doing different things out there right now. I wish you could see what's happening right now. Like Shaka made a friend. Who knew? And I think Ashbourne is starting a band of
Knock, knock.
Whoa, what's up?
Walk and talk.
Oh yeah, let's
Walk
do
and
it.
talk.
Let's do it. If you guys are cool, I'm just gonna do like a cool walk. I don't know if you guys do cool walks, but I'm gonna do a cool walk. So and just be completely normal. It's gonna be a cool walk, but it's gonna be normal too. You guys roll stealth as you guys just head.
Oh. 4.
4.
Oh God.
Why don't you guys walk cool like me?
Why don't you be quiet? Oh my God.
So you're walking and people are looking over at you, not because they recognize you, not because anything like that, but you guys are wet and have like blood has dried on your face. It looks like you guys have been in like an accident of some sort, and they don't notice Knock Knock. Or really pay attention to him because he's walking so cool. But what ends up happening is someone walks up to you. Oh my God, are you guys okay?
We will be. Just it was a bad card accident.
Oh, you should see a doctor. There's blood all over your face.
there's no blood here. Like Ren's like, there's no blood here. What do you mean?
Wink, wink, wink.
Well, I think roll deception.
Celeste's just watching this. Like, I know what I look
okay.
like.
17.
Oh, are you performers or are you with the band? And like points, and there's like a band like ba ba ba. They're all playing different things at the same time. Ba ba ba. One guy's like trying to draw as loud as he can. Doing that, he doesn't know what his gift was. Are you performers? Is that what you are?
Yeah, we sing.
Oh, you sing!
Yeah, this is a part of our makeup, and we were in the show earlier.
Sable, come here! And calls over her husband. They're performers. They sing. Please sing us a song.
You did this to you.
I'll try to sing something. Me. There you go.
No, that's a warm-up for sure. I love the warm-up. But it's a traditional warm-up for sure.
And then like Ren looks at Slee's like, I don't know too many songs. What should I sing?
Something to do with gold.
I love gold.
Yes.
I love gold.
The traditional gold song.
Gold I love. I love gold.
Roll performance. I want to see what they think of that.
Oh, wait, I caught it though.
You caught it. It didn't
Okay,
fall.
should I do it again?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do it again. That was scary. Okay, performance, where's it at? 7?
They look at like it's a performance. It's a performance, but it's not like a breathtaking one or one. They're like, oh, okay. You're a bloody elf on the streets singing poorly. Some people are passing by. They're just like, oh, thank God I didn't get stuck in that conversation.
Celeste is like, their tears abandoned me.
Yeah, so I think that person is kind of like looking for a way. They were looking for a way to escape this conversation with you. Knock knock strolls up. It's like, oh, cool performers. We should talk about you playing in my club that I have. Would you guys like that? And he winks really hard at you.
I would love to go to that club.
Those people are looking at you like you're all crazy.
Celeste is just like,
I love how Celeste is just embarrassed. Like she's like trying to survive for her life, but she's also embarrassed.
So can a paladin die of embarrassment?
I think we're gonna find that out real soon. So one more. Oh man, you guys look and you see this guy, this soldier from the watch. Like he is looking right at you. You at first you didn't feel like you were scared, but now these people kind of bought into your little whatever. You're kind of blending in, but he is staring you down like daggers, and he's kind of like making his way through the crowd and like bounding up, like looking at you and just like going through like that very quickly. He will be right at you in probably like 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Then I'm gonna square up.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's 20 seconds. What can I do?
Yeah.
Do I see any of that?
Roll investigation.
8?
No, you don't see this happening.
I'm just blending in with my band.
Yeah, you're just blending in with the band. You're kind of leading them there. You might be thinking that, man, I am a good manager. Like, I can do a good job. But you don't notice what they see right there.
How far away? Because I saw that soldier also.
Yeah.
How far away from all of this stuff am I?
I would say you are not very far away. You made it out of his line of sight, so he can't see you. Also, there's like people around. You're probably like, I don't know, 20 feet away. 20 feet away from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how far away from the soldier?
From you? It's kind of like a triangle, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So,
So may I roll perception to see?
Yeah,
if,
roll investigation because you
Okay.
notice him.
Right. Oh, these are bad dice. 11.
11. Yeah, I would say, yeah, you see his head every now and then like bounce up and down. You feel like he is not going to see you. He's not even looking in your direction.
Right.
But yeah, you feel safe that he's not going to, you know.
Well, since he's not going to see me, I think it's time for this guy to go away.
Okay. That sounded scary.
So scary.
Now, is there an area of effect when you do these things? Because
No,
he's close
no.
to me.
No. So I'm going to use a cantrip on him
Okay.
that will hopefully disorient him and get him out of the way. I'm going to do some vicious mockery.
Oh, okay.
And so I see him and I look at him and I say, you will never be in command.
So evil.
You built this guy up. This guy's trying to provide for his family. Yeah, keep going.
Yes, you will never be in command. No one respects you.
Mm-hmm.
No one believes that you have the ability to do anything correct. That is why, when you said to go south, you wound up still here in the crowd. You are purely unreliable. You are painfully unbearing. Push up.
Hold on. Does he have to do push-ups now? What's the spell? He has a spell.
it's
It's a save, right?
It's D4. D4 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
15.
A 15. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you hit him.
It's just a D4 though.
But
Oh no, it's
he's
2D4.
Yeah, it's not damage, right?
It's no. This is vicious mockery is damage.
Okay.
So so
this is hurting his.
yeah,
psychic,
this is
like,
gonna hurt
psychic,
his. Yeah, he's gonna take psychic damage. 2D4. Only 4 points.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you hit him. It distracts him for sure. I mean, his entire thing was, I'm so sure of myself. I need to do this. I'm the one. And now he's like, oh crap. Maybe I'm not the one to do this. Maybe I should just give up and go back up north. He's distracted right now.
Right.
Completely distracted. Yeah.
So hopefully that helps you guys. And so what is so once he does that,
Yeah.
can Celise was ready to square up.
Yeah.
Like I noticed that Celise was like, she saw him and she saw him seeing her.
Yeah.
And I saw all of that.
In the rain.
And then I just
Celise just sees like this guy, like kind of like, oh, and then he's kind of like, oh, well, and he's off in his own little world, like right now. Yeah, that's what Celise sees.
so and then Knock Knock is with him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So-
Knock Knock is
so-
trying to bring them.
All three hustle.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Knock Knock.
Oh, who's there?
It's Perrin.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Well, I have given you a perfect opening. It's an O. It's time to go.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Knock Knock kind of like looks at you guys and is like, we should leave right now. Thank you very much. Says thank you very much to the couple that wants to leave badly. Like desperately wants to leave. Thank you. We'll be leaving at this time. Thanks. Guys, we should go. Parents says we need to go. Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
You want to fight this guy?
You want to fight Perrin.
I don't know. Celise needs to work off this anger.
What are you guys doing?
Sure,
I'm just trying to rush through. I don't know how
Okay.
far we are. With,
Yeah. Oh, you guys are just
I
going.
thought I was at the tavern by now.
Yeah, you're at the tavern
I'm
by
at the
now.
tavern.
I thought you were heading south. You left your people and you just
Yeah.
went. Okay, you went. I'll say you're all there. You guys did great. You're at this tavern with Robbie. Are you guys going to hang out there or no? Okay. How do you dip? They're outside the tavern.
Okay.
They're like, oh, how do you dip? Because you're in there with them. How many of you guys are coming?
Yeah, I'm just like, man, great to see you, but I forgot I was actually supposed to. I got to go back to my
and I
place.
burst in the tavern and I go, Dad! I need you, Dad!
And then I'm like, I'm just like, I told you I like to drink alone. Why are you bothering me? Like you bother me at home, and now you bother me at the bar.
The chickens are loose, Dad.
Oh, the chickens are loose. I'm sorry, Dirty D. The chickens are loose. And then I run out.
He's holding like
I run
7
out.
beers in his
I'm out.
hands, like in mugs. Wait, I guess I'll drink alone.
I just dash out.
Oh man, that's dirty. You're dirty D.
You're Dirty D.
Wow. Can I hear any of this?
Well,
I mean, you were probably outside.
Or
like-
is outside? Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you guys were probably outside the tavern, and you probably saw Ashburn goes, "Dad, the chickens."
And Lisa's just like, I really
Yeah.
need a beer.
no,
now.
I dash out because I saw you almost get in a fight with the soldier. I saw these close calls, so I know that they're close. I know that they're probably going to the hotel as well. So I'm like, we got to dip. So we dip out.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Dirty D. I'm out.
At least give him some money for the trouble.
I'm out.
Wow.
Deuces.
Look at
That is so unjust of you.
It's the life of an adventurer.
So, you guys, where are you guys headed? Are you guys headed to the safe house, or are you headed to the
I
Jade
thought
Rose?
we were going to the hotel to get our stuff.
get our stuff.
Jade Rose.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you guys are headed to the Jade Rose. How are you traveling there? Stealthily? Or are you going just on the side street? Are you?
So I'm assuming we're past.
You're past all the
big group of
nonsense
guards.
for sure.
Side streets.
I think we should take. Yeah. How close are we to the hotel?
You'll probably be there in under an hour
If we take a straight route?
if you
or,
take a straight route. Yeah.
Oh.
Are there a lot of people headed
feel
back
like-
to the Jade Rose? Because I figure that's like one of the most predominant places. So if people are leaving the theater, there's probably a lot of foot traffic to the Jade Rose as well.
I don't know about to the Jade Rose.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's not. It's not like a con, you know what I mean? They're not like single file, like straight to
Yeah.
the thing. I mean, this was a nice event. There are some travelers there. I imagine most of them would have their own carriages and their own transportation to there. They wouldn't be walking through the side streets of Waterdeep to make it back to the Jade Rose.
Cool. I point to like the shadowiest like alley, right? Okay. Maybe that way?
Yeah.
And it's like scary alley.
I just want to make sure we can beat them there. Zaraj, do you think that this alley is a good way that we can still beat them there to the hotel?
We can crisscross through the alleys for sure. The rooftops, they're very dangerous. We can take those, but I don't know if you're not familiar with it. I
mean, we can't jump 30 feet like you can as well, so.
Yeah, you can't.
So I don't know if we
He
can
kind of
do
like
that.
thinks himself. He's like,
Yeah, you can't. Whatever. I don't. I mean, yeah.
All right, let's do. Are you guys down with the alleys?
Let's just get our
Yeah,
Okay.
crisscross applesauce.
And I give like Zaraj these little guns.
he's staring
Let's
at
go.
him.
Crisscross applesauce.
He pronounces things very strange.
I feel like
We're
this.
friends.
This is like John teaching Terminator.
That's kind of what I was thinking, right?
Now I know why you cry.
Wow. This is a Terminator.
Yeah, and Chips hops out of my bag and is walking on his own now.
Okay.
All right, let's just hope there's no bugbears in this alley. Let's
Yeah.
roll.
And more kobolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are going up streets, down alleys. You're being very careful when you see people in the street. Everyone roll stealth. Just need one stealth roll.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Yeah.
20.
Two nat 20s?
Yes.
23.
Oh, wow.
Jeez, 9.
Okay.
Well, 26 if
Oh
we're
my
talking
Yes.
about it.
You're so sneaky.
I guess I did have some drinks.
Shaka's trying to be stealthy.
Shaka's tripped on those ever white robes.
What's the marching order? Are you guys all just kind of like 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows? Or
I feel like Zaraj would be ahead since he's the one that knows the alleys.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I'm gonna go in the front because it's the alleys. I'm pretty good with the alleys.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in the front with you.
Okay, I'll be in the middle.
Rin, where are you?
I think I'm going to be in the back, just like to make sure there's no one behind us, like following
I'll bring
us.
up the rear.
Cool. And what did you roll?
I got a nat 20.
Oh, you got a nat 20. What did you have?
23.
Did everyone have like
Everybody
nat 20s?
except me.
What did you have?
9.
9.
I had
Okay.
an
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Okay.
And you're in like towards the back?
I'm like in the middle. Yeah.
You're like in the middle. Okay. Shaka. As you're walking down, everything's fine. Everyone's doing great. Like you don't even hear Perrin's footsteps. Like Celise is like walking like on clouds. Like they're not even making any type of noise. You know at night when like sound is amplified and you can like hear stuff a lot more clearly, you can hear your shoes kind of like drag like every so often, just like this weird rubbing, like that rubbing sound or whatever. And out of nowhere, you feel this pain just like on the side of your leg. And when you look down, it is this weird, slimy creature just going at your leg.
Like going at it? Like
we were rivals of Waterdeep. It's like clawing. It's like clawing at your legs. Let me see real quick. It doesn't do any damage to you, but it's clawing at your, like really quickly, just comes at you.
Okay. So like they can obviously all, well, actually, so like I look down and then they can see it. So I attempt to shake it off.
Shake it off. Okay. Yeah. Roll strength.
Crit fail.
Oh, you actually go to shake it off and the claws go into your leg. And
help me, guys, help me.
You take 5 damage.
Am I close enough to try to help Sharafka?
Yeah, you guys are all very close. You're all kind of in a line. You hear this ruckus, like.
Can I just pick up Sharafka?
You can try. Yeah, roll.
I mean, he's smaller than me.
Yeah.
As she picks him up, I want to claw at the thing that's on him.
He's a tiefling. You're a human, right?
Yep.
He might be a little bit taller than you, actually. Tieflings, tieflings are pretty tall.
I thought tieflings were small.
Yeah, I had a sense that she was taller than me for sure.
I mean, how tall are you? Over 6 feet?
No.
Yeah, no. You guys are probably around the same height then.
Okay, well, I won't try to pick up Sharafka.
Well, I know she can though because she picked up knock.
Oh, well, I mean, she's small, but it was just a funny scene. Yeah. A little half elf was just like picking up this huge half elf.
Yeah, I can help.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna try to pry this whatever this is off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I lift him.
Yeah.
We'll just switch over.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Roll strength.
Someone please draw this.
Oh yeah.
15.
Is it just strength?
Yes, just strength. Yeah.
22.
Awesome. It goes flying back, and you guys notice it kind of looks like this weird, slimy brain type thing, and it has like 4 claws, like an animal would. Roll initiative, everyone.
Oh my god. 5.
5.
Same 5.
Did you get 5 too?
3.
All right.
Oh wow.
Well, we're doing
Wow,
great.
we're all dead. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll write down. Do you have initiative?
Yeah, I have initiative.
Okay.
What did you get, Perrin?
9.
Wow, no one got double digits. Nope. Wow. We're all like we
so
don't want
the 3 of us got 5.
Yeah.
Who has what's your dex?
12. I mean 1. Sorry.
Okay. Your dex?
My dex is a 12.
Your modifier?
Plus 1.
Can you guys roll off?
Yeah.
16.
7.
Okay.
Failed me. That was supposed to be my initiative
Okay.
roll.
Put my guy first.
Monster. Okay.
Knock last.
All right.
It's a face.
Monsters first.
Okay, monsters first. He just got kicked. He is still like bounding for Shaka.
Going for me.
Tiefling blood is tasty.
Okay. Okay. What's your armor?
11.
11. Okay, yeah, he hits. His claws like dig back into that leg again. I got it, guys.
All right. Okay.
Takes 6 damage.
Oh my god.
And roll a spell save DC.
Is that a 20?
Yeah,
No,
roll
not
20, yeah.
4.
Oh man. You take
More?
yeah.
More.
I'm sorry. What is that? 6, 9 damage. So you feel this pain in your head. It's pounding. It's like the Mindworn screams inside your head. You guys can kind of hear the echoes of it. Knock, Ashburn and Perrin. It's so loud and it hurts, and it feels like someone is frying something inside your head. And it's just unbelievably painful.
Okay. Now I do have a reaction spell.
Okay.
So I have Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, yeah.
And it says one reaction which you can take in response to being damaged. And it says you point your finger and the creature is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. Creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10s of fire damage if they fail.
Oh, great. Yeah. What's the save? What's your
Dex 15 is the
Okay. Ooh, 10. So it does hit. So how much does he take?
2d10s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh god. 4.
Okay. It takes 4 damage.
Oh, that's whack.
Yeah. These flames come up around your leg, and it's just, it's just like screaming, like really loud, like.
I'm screaming too because I just realized I set my leg on fire.
Perrin.
Oh, I'm up next, eh? All right. Well, so this creature is it's not attached to. Is it attached to?
Yeah.
Shaka
the
again?
fire didn't burn it off. It didn't.
Oh yeah, I guess it would have let go.
Fell
Yeah.
off, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna do any weird brain-like things. Brain bug. I'm just gonna pull my rapier out. Actually, you know what? No. First.
I like how you're like, no, like we're all trying to make you. You're like, no, guys, no.
So I'm gonna give who's next up after me?
I am.
I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh.
So let me use the handy D&D Beyond app. Ding.
This podcast is sponsored by Dungeons and Dragons. If you guys have heard of this, check it out. They've been getting a lot of play recently because of the TV show Stranger Things.
Yeah, they're going places.
They're going places. I don't know if you saw the Kickstarter. Kickstarter.com/DND. Check out the game. If you get on the ground floor tier, you can get one of these awesome player handbooks.
So while Perrin's doing that, I have a quick question.
Sure.
Yeah.
For Bane, does it have to be my blood?
Read it.
Materials drop of blood. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails a saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving. So basically, if I use Bane to try to make it, I guess, confused.
Yeah, what were you asking? If you can use your blood?
Well, it requires blood. Does that have to be my
It
blood?
definitely has my blood on it.
Yeah, I mean, it could be your blood. It doesn't have to be your blood.
I'm like, you're already bleeding.
Yeah, it has my
We're just
blood
getting
all
a shot
over it
this
for
way.
sure. Like my leg is drenched right now.
What do you got?
So I'm going to use my rapier to stab it.
Yeah.
So I gave you bardic inspiration, so that means that you've got. It's just a.
It's like an ability. It's advantage.
It's basically
it's
advantage.
advantage.
Okay, cool.
Just stab it.
So I'm gonna
stab it, please.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna stab it with my rapier. I'm trying to find what my rapier's. Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. Right on. All right. So rapier time.
Yeah.
Pulling it out. Then we're just right.
It's really weird.
My rapier. Yeah. Right. So, wait a minute. I got to roll a d20 first, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Roll to hit.
11 plus.
What's your plus on your rapier?
14. So. Oh no, plus 6.
Yeah,
so 17.
That hits for sure.
So 17.
You're gonna swashbuckle him.
Yes. So this is a perilous undertaking that must be purely undefined. Sure.
Yeah. I mean the creature kind of like, what the fuck? It doesn't have a face. It just,
So so then I go in and just stab right into like where I think the brain of this brain would be.
The brain's brain.
Yes, the brain's brain. For 11.
11 damage.
Ooh,
yeah, awesome.
Nice.
I mean, that's the highest you could have got on that. For sure. You stab it. It wiggles. You can feel it like shake, almost like a light electrocution in your hand. It doesn't hurt, but you can feel like, when you like, have you guys ever licked a battery before?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That's a thing.
I've had older brothers.
You've never licked a battery.
I gotta go home and lick a
Battery.
9 volt.
Yes, I licked a battery.
Yeah.
You've never licked a battery?
I had. You never met my mother.
I will say
Whole another show.
Yeah, that either means one or two things. Either one, your mother made you lick batteries, or two, batteries were forbidden.
Yeah.
Or forbidden. It was just like if I had done such a stupid thing,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
have had to go home and deal with that.
Yeah,
if I survived.
those C batteries, those square ones,
Yeah.
with the two things.
Yeah,
on
the
top.
the 9 volts.
The 9
9
volts.
volts. Yeah,
9 volts.
Oh, 9 volts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Wait,
remember this.
I don't remember it fondly. I
Yes.
remember my brother being like, lick this. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know. No.
I don't remember.
Scientific experimentation.
No, that makes sense.
I don't remember fondly remembering.
It just checks out.
Awesome. So he takes 11.
Yes.
It goes in. Your hand kind of like shakes a little, like, oh crap, what's that? And then you pull it back out.
Yes.
Who's next?
I am. How does the creature look? Does it look like it's really, really wounded or?
Roll perception.
Okay. I think it was 10.
10. Okay. You can't really tell.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like it just took a hit, and it's pretty small.
Okay.
That's all you really know.
All right. I'm gonna do Hunter Sense on it,
Ooh, what's that?
which is so I immediately learn whether a creature has any damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, like right off the bat. So I know how to hurt this creature.
Okay.
And there's no save or anything. It's just
You just know about it?
I just know.
You know if you know its weaknesses and its
Mhm.
whatever. Okay. It looks as though, so you look at this creature, you're looking at up and down.
Yeah.
From what you can tell, it doesn't have eyes. Like you don't see any eyes, so blinding it probably wouldn't be a good thing. You know what I mean? Like probably wouldn't do anything to it. He's almost immune to it. Yeah, that's all you really you understand from it. It looks like it's taken damage from his rapier, but other than that, that's all you can surmise when you look at it. Yeah.
So I'm going to try to stab it with my short sword. Then I'm just gonna lunge on it and just stab it.
For sure.
Okay. Does a where is it? Oh no. So it's 20, but it's not natural.
That hits.
Cool. 8.
Oh, wow. So is that 8, 11, and
I had 4.
4? Oh, yeah. How do you kill this thing?
Oh, great.
You guys did this very quickly.
So Ash lunges onto the creature and like puts her short sword like where it's like I'm imagining like it has like a maw mouth.
No.
Well, how did it take?
Like the mandibles.
Claws.
Oh,
Had, like, claws on
okay.
him. Yeah.
So I guess I stab kind of where Perrin stabbed, where I would think the brain is, and I want to like rip part of it off. Like I want to cut it in half.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you cutting it like, if this is the creature, you're cutting like that, or are you cutting like that?
I'm cutting it like this.
Like straight up. Okay.
Like a diagonal. Like,
yeah. Awesome. Yeah. It splits in half. It's standing there just like shaking. And then you see like the 2 pieces just like slide like that, like apart. You guys are out of initiative right now.
Guys, that
like,
was very awesome.
Celeste didn't even do anything. Yeah, Celeste didn't even like pick up her sword. She just had brass knuckles on.
and she just needs to fight something this entire time.
Shaka.
I'm like, guys, that was awesome. Can someone cure me, please?
Oh, yeah.
He says that out loud. And this entire time when he's been saying things out loud, Knock Knock, Perrin, and Ashburn have been hearing this. This time you don't. You don't hear him. You hear him with your ears, but you don't hear him in your mind. Yeah.
Oh, my mind worm is gone.
You broke it. Is that bad?
Yo, Shaka, can you hear this? What is he saying, Perrin? I want to know what Perrin.
Knock Knock is saying, "Hey, can you hear this?" In his mind, he's saying the same thing.
No, I don't. I guess I'm mind worm free. But at the same time, can someone heal me?
His leg is shaking.
Because my leg is very poorly.
Okay.
And I have 18 hit points.
I come over and just hold still.
And I'm watching and I'm learning.
Okay. And like I'm just like, okay. How many hit points do I get?
Do I have to roll to actually heal? Or?
What are you healing? What are you using? To heal?
Because I have both cure wounds and lay on hands.
What do you want to use? That's the fun part.
Yeah, because I'm down to less than half health.
I'll do a cure wounds.
Okay.
So I just need a D8.
Yeah.
You get 5 back.
Okay.
Yay. Great. So do you guys keep heading to the Jade Rose?
Yeah.
After this, I'm taking a bath. My armor.
Okay, so can I walk normally with this healing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can walk.
Because I'm worried that I'm gonna be like hobbling. Okay.
No, I mean it took some bites out at you. The most damage was what was happening in your head. Like that's what was killing you. So you guys head to the Jade Rose. You're actually across the street. You this was one of the last alleys you had to go down, and you can see from across the street that it doesn't look that busy. It looks kind of empty. Well, whatever. It kind of looks normal.
All right.
What do you guys want to do?
All right, so I don't think we all need to go in. Well, actually, no, all of our stuff is in there.
My stuff's not. I mean,
our stuff is. Yeah.
Yeah. No. My stuff is too, like my crossbow and everything.
Why don't we send a scout to see if they're actually checking for our room first?
Yeah, guys, I can do it.
Get in there.
Let me do it. Guys, I can totally do this. Let me do it. Someone let me do it.
Yeah. Do it. I believe in you. You can do it. You're a hero.
I can do this. Whoa. He's like sneaking in the shadows. No one's paying attention to him.
Sneak, just walk in
no
there.
one cares. No one would really notice. Let's see what he sees. What are you guys talking about while you're outside, though?
I sidle up next to Celeste.
And I'm like, hey, did you see what I did back there? Did you see it? Like,
Yeah, I saw it.
I feel like Ren is just like, he's so, like, he was singing earlier, so he's just like singing quietly. He's like, I think I have a great voice. I'm just saying, I should really try to do this professionally.
So we're flanking Celeste right now. We're just talking to her.
Celeste is like, why did I leave my temple?
Yeah, and I'm just like, guys, I still don't know why that thing was going for me. Like if it was going for the mind worms, most of us have mind worms. Maybe it was just a tiefling thing. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it wanted to like kill your body so it can control it with their mind.
Could be that.
But it's mind.
Or maybe because I stood up, dirty devil. He sent this, and don't you say devil. He sent this thing after me.
That is karma.
That could be karma. You left him hanging hard, man.
I did leave him hanging, but look, I'm about y'all first. Okay,
you ghosted him so hard.
Okay, I'm about you guys first, and I didn't want to waste time. So
I appreciate that. Just then, the little kobold comes up. He's like,
You're so sneaky.
he's like crawling across the street like a worm, like do. And he comes up and he's like, guys, I made it back.
What'd you see?
Oh man, there's soldiers. There's soldiers outside the room.
Oh,
were you able to get in the room?
No, I wasn't able to get in the room, but I saw Melanie.
Whoa.
All right, the person we forgot about. Correct.
Wait, Melanie's still attached to our mind worms.
All right, right.
She had one too.
You guys are in within distance of Melanie right now, because you're just across the street, and she is in the lobby. So you guys can tap into her head if you want.
Hey, girl.
Ashburn, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, is everyone okay?
Oh, yeah, we're okay. But we need our stuff back, and they're looking for us.
Oh, your stuff. I've taken most of it down. I left some of it. I left the bags there just so and I filled them with pillows just so they thought they were full. They would come back for them.
Okay.
I have most of your stuff stashed around the corner, though.
Oh, behind the Jade Rose?
Yeah, behind the Jade Rose. It's for you. I'm so sorry,
It's okay.
guys. I'm so sorry for all of you.
It's okay, Melanie. Just as I'm so happy you're safe.
Yes, I'm safe. I'm good. I'm so shaken up. It's been a crazy day.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, it's been an insane day. Did you know that Ren can sing? A voice like an angel. You've never heard it before. Oh, it's phenomenal. Is everything okay with Shaka? I can't hear Shaka.
Oh, I think that he's disconnected from the mind worms. I think we killed the mind worm that, I don't know, the queen or something.
Oh.
I'm guessing.
Okay, oh God, I'm so frazzled. I don't know exactly. You guys need to go far away from here. More watch are soon to come. This is just the night shift. I imagine as they leave the amphitheater, they have to be coming here to find you.
Okay. Can you stall them while you're up there?
If I see them come down, yes, definitely.
Okay.
But you need to hurry.
All right, we will. Thank you, Melanie.
Okay.
And I relay that to the group.
Our stuff, it's around the corner. Melanie moved it. So we just need to go around the back.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. You guys go around the back?
Yeah.
Suraj, how far is the safe house from here?
It's about an hour south, directly south.
Why are we always going south?
You went west first. You've been going west the entire time. People talked about going south. You did send that soldier south. You yourself have not gone south at all. We sent a parade of beggars south. This is him being so snippy.
He's just angry. Like the
This
sucker.
voice Lisa's like muttering under her breath, like, I just want a bath. You didn't get to kill anything.
I need to make note of this. So Lisa's mentioned taking a bath every episode. Every episode.
That is her thing.
Yeah, that's her thing. So
She's
Lisa's
a paladin. She's used to like nice accommodations and hot water.
Yeah, so you guys go around the back.
Yep.
Roll one last stealth. There are guards milling about.
Five.
20.
Oh, God.
9 again.
Okay.
21.
5.
18.
18. Okay. No. You guys, how do you guys head to the back? To the alley? One of the alleys, probably? Or do you
Yeah.
go through? Okay, I was just making sure. I assumed that you weren't going through the Jade Rose.
This is the easy way.
Pardon me. So yeah, you go into the back. Your stuff's laid out back there. It's kind of in these sacks, like potato sacks. So it looks like trash that they would have thrown out. And yeah, you guys pick up your stuff. Do sort through it, or do you go, or do you hang out there? What do you guys do?
I do a quick check. My stuff's all there.
Roll investigation.
9.
9. It feels like it's all there.
I just want to pick them up and bounce, guys.
Yeah.
We don't have time to check through here.
Yeah.
Either it's there or it's not. We
Yes,
gotta
agreed.
pick up the bags and bounce.
You guys don't have much time.
Yeah, let's just go.
Let's go.
Okay, and that's where we'll stop for today's episode. You guys got a bunch of your stuff back, and you're headed back to the safe house. Let's go around the table and say who we are, who we played, and what we got going on in our lives.
Hi, I'm Tanya. I play Sleaze Astorio. And what I've got going in my life is about a month of travel in a couple of weeks. If you're going to be at PAX West or PAX Dev, I'll be there on a lot of panels, and I'll see you there.
I'm Brandon Stennis. I play Rand Leadon. Right now, just PAX West and TwitchCon stuff and streaming.
Hi, I am Cicero Holmes. I played Perrin Underbow. Yeah, I remembered his name. And I am Stubby Stan on Twitter. You can find me on the Spawn on Me podcast, the Discovery Debrief podcast, and in person in PAX West at the end of the month, where I'll be on a panel or two and walking around, wandering aimlessly.
Hi, I'm Surena Marie. I play Ashbourne. You can also check me out on the podcast The Dungeon Rats or on Twitter at SerenaXMarie. I'll also be going to Gamehole Con in November.
And I'm Shareef Jackson. I play Shaka. You can catch me at ShareefJackson.com, ShareefJackson.com. Jackson.com. And also, if you're going to be in Dragon Con in Atlanta during Labor Day weekend, I will be on a few science-related panels there as well.
You know what? You did a great job earlier. We were doing mic checks earlier, and Cicero did an awesome introduction outro for me. So yeah, take it over. Let's hear what Carlos sounds like.
All right. Hi, guys. My name is Carlos Kritz, or Carlos Luna. You can find me online at Carlos Kritz. I do a podcast called The Dungeon Rats, where it's heavily produced, so that you will have sound effects and everything else. And you can see Surena Marie in there as well. Check me out there.
That sounded exactly like that. One thing I'd like to add is this stream is sponsored by the One Shot podcast. One Shot is a weekly actual play podcast running self-contained stories, ever-growing list of games with a rotating cast of improvisers, game designers, and other notable nerds. Hear games you've always been curious about, like Swords Without Masters, Star-Crossed, and Dogs in the Vineyard, or familiar favorites like D&D. You can find One Shot on iTunes, Google Play, and your favorite podcast app, or visit oneshotpodcast.com. My name is Carlos, and this was Rivals of Waterdeep. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.